welcome back to Custom Creations by Lo. It's Loretta, and I hope everybody is doing awesome today. I thank you for making your way here and watching this. If you're a new subscriber or a current subscriber, thank you so very much for your support. It means the world to me, and I appreciate y'all coming back. So today we're going to be doing this kind of like a birthday calendar mold. A friend of mine gave this to me. My original thought was I was going to do the fleur-de-lis in the corners in silver, and then the lettering in black with mica powder. However, that was a total mess. I'm like, there's no way I'm going to be able to clean all that up. So what I've decided to do instead is to mix up some resin and then put in this glitter here, because like the once it's finished and cured, then I'll take markers and paint these in silver, and I'll do these in black. So I'm going to put in this extra fine glitter mix. It was in a set I bought quite a ways back, so I won't be able to link this for you, but it's just a basic silver and white glitter, and probably going to use quite a bit of this, if not all of it, and pour that in. We will let it cure, and then we're going to make something else. So let me go ahead and get the resin mixed up. I'm going to go ahead and do 8 ounces, because if there's enough left, I'm going to take it and mix up some red to put in these hearts. Now this is a birthday calendar. Like I said, the months are listed here, and then you make the little tags for your family's birthdays, and you hang them on there with the little hearts with like jump rings to connect them. So let me go ahead and get the resin mixed up and get this thing going. Now I am using the Bond Crafter Part A, Part B 1-to-1 resin. Hope y'all can see that. And like I said, the bottle's kind of heavy, so I can't set them on my table, but hopefully y'all will be able to see this. Let me just make sure. There we go. So we're going to measure out 4 ounces of B and then 4 ounces of A to make a total of 8 ounces. So, I forget that every time with this brand. Whoa. Also forget that I am usually making messes. So, let me wipe that off. My goodness. Alright. I'll put 4 in here. You can see that my fan is blowing the little wispy lines. Let me look at it from the side. Yep. Okay, we'll put that over there out of my way, and we'll get our Part A. And not make the same mistake I made just a moment ago. Remember to take off this little thing so I make less of a mess. Here we go. Just a wee bit more. Yep, right there. Go. Get this out of our way. getting a baby wipe and some more paper towels. I will set a timer with Alexa. I will mix this for 3.5 minutes and check it. And then once I've checked it, I will mix in the glitter. First, I need to find my big stick. Alexa, set timer for 3.5 minutes.
30 seconds, starting now.
So how's everybody doing today? Hopefully you're doing well. Notice I paused there like somebody's going to answer me, which hopefully in the comments you will. It's always good to see how people are. Maybe somebody needs prayer. You know, you can say, hey, I need unspoken prayer. Or, you know, if it's something you want to pray about specifically and you don't mind sharing, then please, by all means, you can do that. It does not offend me. Matter of fact, I pray, I believe, and that's what we got to do, right? So we're going to get this poured, and then the next thing, I have not poured it yet, so I don't know how much resin it's going to take. Sorry, my eye's itching. But it's a plate mold, and my brother-in-law 75th birthday is this coming Friday, and they're doing him a surprise birthday. So I thought, they live in Tennessee. He's a Tennessee Vol fan. So my idea was to make this plate and then put, you know, something with the team on there, or, you know, Tennessee Vol #1 fan, or, you know, something like that, and make it personalized for him. But yeah, they're big into the Tennessee Volunteers. I myself don't watch any sports. I really just don't have an interest in it. I like playing certain ones. I used to love playing volleyball, racquetball, tennis. I like to swim, but as far as all the other sports, yeah, I've just never been into them. So my husband likes college sports, specifically Kentucky Wildcats, because that's where he's from. Here in North Carolina, of course, everybody's, you know, Duke or Carolina, or, you know, one of those teams. And you will not find a Duke anything in our household, except for maybe something that's, you know, where Kentucky's lording over Duke. So yeah, so I've made him several things that, you know, with the Kentucky Wildcats logo on it, and he likes. So yeah, so stuff like that. You know, if you do have something you would like to see made, or order with your favorite team on it, please let me know. Send me an email. My email's in the description box. I have made spinners, you know, for outside. I have made coasters for your car, for your house. You know, I do all those things. So I'm not limited to just resin. And like I said, Alexa, stop. So that's our 3 minutes. So let's see how it's going. But yeah, so if you have anything like that that you would like to see or order, let me know. I'll be happy to help you out with that. All right, so, whoops, smashed my glove. Let's get our glitter here. Now this is extra fine, so will I use, let's take that lid off. We'll be here all day trying to get that out. If I can get it off, there we go. I'm not looking for this to cover that up per se, just looking for it to, you know, enhance it so that when I do go paint it, Once it's cured, then it will have, you know, that in the background. Let's see what this does for us. Yeah, it's gonna be pretty. Definitely am not gonna be using all of it. And I do not have a clue as to how much resin this mold is going to use, to be honest. I have no idea. Alright, isn't that pretty? Just so sparkly. Alright, we're going to let that sit there and degas for a few minutes while I try to clean off my hands a little bit. I love baby wipes, they work so well. All right. Now I do have this tray or plaque, whatever you want to call it, sitting on a little piece of acetate, or not acetate, but I don't know what it is. Plastic, I guess. Just so that when I move this and carry it over to my heat mat, I have a little extra support in there. Less chance of me spilling it. I swear I cleaned this, but you would think I hadn't. Oh, that is going to be so pretty. It's so sparkly. Yeah, I'll move this over to my heat mat. I won't turn the heat mat on right away. I'll let it set and degas some, since I'm not going to put this through the bubble remover. All right. Let's see how that looks. That's what I love about Bondcrafter. I tell you, bubbles and things, I mean, even though it would be hard to see them with this, yeah, it's pretty, isn't it? All right, y'all, let's get this poured in here. I'm just gonna pour it slow so it goes around all these letters and things. Pouring it up high. Has anyone else happened to make this plaque or this birthday calendar? I do not know where my friend purchased this at. Like I said, she gave me a bunch of molds and things, and so I don't know where this one came from. So I will try to find it, and if I can find it, then I will link it in my description. But I will do a search and see if I can find that out. And it may take all this. Probably, I'm going to say about 5 or 6 ounces anyway. Maybe more. I'm thinking maybe to 6. And if I, it's pretty close. Alright, so we've got a little less than 2 ounces, so yeah, that took 6 ounces. It's amazing. I wouldn't have guessed that much, but hey. Spritz some alcohol. And then we will move it over. Oops, guess what? It's actually overflowing over here. And that's because this isn't level. That helped. So I'm gonna go ahead and move it, and then I will come back and we will find our next thing. I'll see you in just a few. Okay, got that over in the heating mat, or the heating mat. Must be thinking about my back. So I've decided that this leftover resin from that plaque, or perfect under, whatever you want to call it, that instead of using it possibly in the plate, I have decided that I am going to make a set of 4 of these puzzle pieces for coasters for them, or for him, whoever wants it. Excuse me. So I'm going to take this leftover silver and white glitter, and I split it up into 2 cups, and I'm going to make the first of the 4 because I've only got one of these molds. You know, like a dummy, I could probably make myself one, couldn't I? Oh well, maybe another day. Alright, so anyway, so what I'm going to do is, like I said, is I'm going to take this white and silver and this orange. This is the same, from the same brand that the white and silver is. Again, if I can find it, I will link it. I don't know if I can or not. Get that little piece of glitter out of there, goodnesses. And we will put mix some orange in with this. Let's see what it looks like. Get this stirred up. What do y'all think? I think I need some glitter, other glitter in it, some chunky. I'm thinking something, because to me that looks more yellow than orange. Let me look and see real quick. I'm going to try this. I've never used this. This is some nail powder. It's orange for sure, and I've never used it, so let's try a wee bit. What do you think? Some down in there. Let's get that out where I'm seeing it. we go. Alright, we're going to take a little scoop. And another little scoop. It's so fine, wow. I used to do my own nails, so I don't do it so much anymore because I keep my nails so short because I do so much with crafts and things, and you know, it just doesn't pay. But this, I believe, was a set that originally came from Amazon. It's the Moravan dip powder. This is definitely going to make it orange, so let's see how it mixes up. Oh yeah, that's much, much better. Look at that. What do you think? It blended in really nice, I have to say. Here we go. Okay, so what I decided I would do is I'm going to take this, and this may not even be enough resin to do what I'm hoping to do, so but we'll see. Yeah, I'll definitely have to mix up some more resin. This will not be enough. So, let's get that there. Look how clean that is. They are really, really good. I just hate the tips. I wonder if I could cut it off. But then it might be too short. Alright. Let this sit there for just a second, like so. Put some sticks under here. Sorry, guys. All right. Let's go ahead and get the rest of this orange out. And no doubt about this being orange. I can say that. It is definitively orange. Now I may take a dotting tool and kind of swirl this a little bit. Look. I do think I'm going to possibly invest in J. Dixon's larger leveling table, or maybe see what else is out there, because yeah, I'll see what else is out there. All right, dotting tool. Ta-da! Oh, I do see something here. All right. So let's just give that a little second here. And where's my little lighter? There it is. There it is. Coming out, little thing. There we go. Anything else? Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go like this, 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 and this. What do you think? Think I should do any more? Yeah, I think I'm going to try to pull out just a little more of oranges in these little swishies. Pull it around some more. Kind of like a sunfire. All right. So actually, I'm not going to need any more resin for this. I think that's going to be fine. So, because I'm thinking of the top coat. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to put any more in there, because that'll be the perfect space to do a top coat. I'm going to let it sit there for just another minute, check for any bubbles, hit it with the lighter again, because I do see a few coming up, and move it over to the heat mat as well, so we can do our next piece. piece of tape to that, I think. All right. I caught it. All right, give me just another minute. I'm gonna get this moved and we'll be back. Okay, so I got the rim painted and cleaned up as best I could. I know it's not perfect, but worst case scenario is that I have to go over the black with the marker once it's done. I mixed up 12 ounces of Bond Crafter resin, 1-to-1. I did 6 ounces of A, 6 ounces of B, and then I mixed in a little bit of the glitter in and just a tad of this orange just to give it a little bit of a tint. We may need to mix up the rest of that. I don't know. Since I've not poured this mold before and I've not seen it poured, I do not know how many ounces it will take to fill it. If we have extra, then, well, we'll find something else to do with it. And if not, then we'll use it all. So I'm just letting the resin degas for a few minutes before we go pouring it in. I definitely don't want it to flash cure. It is kind of thick in this cup. I did separate it though for that reason out of the big one. But again, this is first time pouring this. Hopefully it will turn out really well since it is for a birthday gift. Well, that's my hopes. So let's see, let's get the little mini touch. Just going to pop these bubbles in here. Not putting this in the debubber because that definitely will heat it up and then increases the chance for it to flash cure, which I don't want it to do. So let's go ahead. It's not warm yet, so that's great. Let's go ahead and get this poured in. We're going to pour it high and slow. Now, I did not want to put a lot of glitter in this or color since I'm going to be putting on that vinyl. Did not want a lot of glitter since this is for a male. And not all males like glitter. Some do, some don't. So, Freddie's a manly man, so we don't want him to feel like we're trying to make, give him glitter. So, I restrain myself. Now I will gently go around the mold once I see it coming up on the sides. I don't want to do it too much because I don't want to mess up the black mica powder any more than I may already have done. I did check my table's leveling because of the last two items of the pieces that I poured. They just seem really off. Okay, so this took about 6 ounces. Let's see. Yeah, it took about 6 ounces because well, a little under 6 ounces because I have about 5.5 ounces left. So that was a good guess, I suppose, for it. But that means I need to pour something else, right? So let me go ahead and I do want to dome this, so oh, you know what? I know what I can do with the rest of it. I can make a stand for this, so he'll be able to display it. That's a good plan, I think. Now, I'm going to need a little bit more in here to dome this, so Let me go ahead and do that. Probably another ounce, maybe. Daisy baisies. So we'll do the same thing. We'll put some glitter in here. Just a teeny tiny bits. Okay. Then we'll put our little bit of orange. And I mean little bits. Just a little bit, because I don't want it to be way strong, or, you know, try to get opaque. Don't need that to happen. I gotta say, I love Barn Crafters resin. Really do. Mixes up so well. It degasses itself really well. I'm gonna get this one because I don't know if I can reach down in there. Turn it way down. We don't need it up like a torch. Okay. Well, it is a torch, but we don't need it to act like one. How about that? All right. Give it just a second. I did mix the bubbles in it when I was putting the stuff in. I need to look for my... Oh, you know what? I already have a stand I think will work. I actually have two. One's a smaller, one's a larger, that I've already made. So, as I don't think I have enough resin to make the larger one. There's too much to make a smaller one. Okay. Let's go ahead and get this in here. That's going to be about the perfect amount for this. I need to remind myself to go on my Amazon wish list and remove these since I've purchased them and I don't need any more. And I'd hate for somebody to purchase them and I have no place to put any more, so I need to make myself that reminder. All right, y'all. Look at that. Perfectly domed. Yeah, that is going to be excellent. Set our cup there, and then we will take our baby wipe and wipe this off. And then I am going to take a quick look-see to see if I can find that mold, because I'm thinking with the size of this plate, think that the small mold would actually support it, because it is kind of twenty. I need to get myself a medium-sized mold. The one is large and the other one is small. When I ordered the small, I thought it was bigger, and well, it's not. So okay, so bear with me just a moment. I'll be right back. We'll see if I can find this mold. Okay, I found the mold for the stand. Took me a minute, but I found it. All right, so it goes bear with me just a minute. I'll show you one that I've done previously from this mold. It's really pretty. It's like this. That one actually would work, but I want to see if I can do it just a little bit different in color. So let's slide this over here a little bit. Again, I don't know if this is enough resin for this, but I am going to mix up some orange, more orange in this than I did before. This nail powder is super fine. We'll put some glitter in it. Like so. Mix that up and get it poured in there. Resin is starting to get warm, which is not unexpected. I'm going to make this more orange than the plate, since it's just going to be for the back. Like I said, I don't know if this is enough resin. If it's not, then what I'll do is I will pause you, mix up some more, get it poured, and then come back when it's time to do part B on the plate. All right, let's see if we got enough for this. We actually may have enough for both pieces. That'll be awesome. Yeah, okay. That's awesome. One more on this one. There we go. We have just enough. Okay, I'm pleased with that. Very pleased. I need to remember that for this plate and frame or stand. Oops, stripped it off the wrong side. Okay, so I will come back when it's time to do the second part of the plate. Do that just a little bit. I am going to put a stick under each one of those. I'm still not 100% sure about this leveling table, so let's do that. Okay, I'm going to give it a little bit of a torch thing here. And I will see y'all back for part B.